श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः। शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ज्ञानानन्दमयं देवं निर्मलस्फटिकाकृतिम् आधारं सर्वविद्यानां हयग्रीवमुपास्महे। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। यत्पदाम्भोरुहध्यानविध्वस्ताशेषकल्मषः वस्तुतामुपयातोऽहं यामुनेयं नमामि तं। यो नित्यमच्युतपदाम्बुजयुग्मरुक्मव्यामोहतस्तदितराणि तृणाय मेने। अस्मद्गुरोर्भगवतोऽस्य दयैकसिन्धोः रामानुजस्य चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये। श्रीमते रामानुजाय नमः. Offering my pranamams to everybody who has come here. We'll start the next session. Last time we saw the Geetaartha Sangraha shloka number 2, which is a summary of the first hexad. Now we'll see Geetaartha Sangraha shloka number 3, which is a summary of second hexad, the middle hexad, Madhyama Shatka. I will chant it and repeat it 3 times. If you want, you can repeat it. I'm not sure how to unmute people because I'm using a new Mac machine from where I'm not familiar with the Zoom controls. So I don't know how to mute or unmute people. Madhyame Bhagavat Tattva, Madhyame Bhagavat Tattva, Madhyame Bhagavat Tattva, Yathatmyavapti Siddhaye, Yathatmyavapti Siddhaye, Yathatmyavapti Siddhaye, Madhyame Bhagavat Tattva, Yathatmyavapti Siddhaye, मध्यमे भगवत् तत्त्व याथात्म्यावाप्ति सिद्धये। ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो भक्तियोगः प्रकीर्तितः ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो भक्तियोगः प्रकीर्तितः ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो भक्तियोगः प्रकीर्तितः। मध्यमे भगवत्तत्त्व याथात्म्यावाप्ति सिद्धये। ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो भक्तियोगः प्रकीर्तितः। मध्यमे भगवत्तत्त्व याथात्म्यावाप्ति सिद्धये। ज्ञानकर्माभिनिर्वर्त्यो भक्तियोगः प्रकीर्तितः. Let us look at the meanings of this particular shloka, the meanings of the individual words and the meaning of the overall shloka. This shloka is about realization of the Paramatman. Madhyama Shatka is about realization of Paramatman. We saw the Purva Shatka is about the first Shatka, that is the first hexad was about realization of Jivatman. Now this is about Paramatma Swarupa. Madhyame means in the middle hexad, Bhagavat Tattva, the supreme reality, the Bhagavan, Paramatma, Vasudeva, Yathatmya Avapti Siddhaye. We'll see the meanings of all these individual words as explained by Swami Vedanta Deshikar in the Geetaartha Sangraha Raksha. We'll see that after looking at this meaning, overall meaning. For attaining the true experience as it exists, Yathatmya Avapti Siddhaye, attaining true experience as it exists. Jnana Karmabhi Nirvartyaha, that which is brought about by Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga. Bhakti Yoga Prakirtitaha is explained, eulogized. So the meaning is in the middle hexad, in the Madhyama Shatka, Bhakti Yoga, which is brought about by Karma Yoga and Jnana Yoga, is explained, eulogized for attaining the true knowledge as it exists of the Supreme Being, the Bhagavan. So this is the meaning of Madhyame Bhagavat Tattva Yathatmya Avapti Siddhaye. Jnana Karmabhi Nirvartyaha Bhakti Yogaha prakirtitah. There are so many technical terms here. Bhagavat, Bhagavan, Tattva, Yathatmya, Avapti, Siddhi. So all these terms have been explained by Swami Vedanta Deshikar, which we will see now. First, the word Bhagavan, Bhagavat Shabda, the word Bhagavan. This is from the Geetaartha Sangraha Raksha, this statement. Bhagavat Shabdaha, Madhyama Shatka Ukta, whatever is told in the Madhyama Shatka, middle hexad, Sakala Jagadeka Karanatva, Nirdoshatva, Kalyana Gunakaratva, Karatva Yogini, Parasmin Brahmani, Drashtavyaha is what its meaning. Sakala Jagadeka Karanatva tells about the Bhagavan's creatorship of the entire universe. Sakala Jagad Eka Karanatva. He is the sole creator. He is the only creator of the whole universe. Jagad Eka Karanatva. Then Nirdoshatva. Absence of any defect in Bhagavan. Kalyana Gunakaratva Yogini Parasmin Brahmani. Presence of all auspicious qualities in Bhagavan. You may remember, if you have studied the Bhagavad Geeta Bhashya of Bhagavad Ramanuja, in the very first statement, very first Mahavakya, Bhagavad Ramanuja starts by telling, Nikhila Heya Pratyanika Kalyanaika Tanaha, that which represents the Ubhaya Lingatva of Bhagavan. Nikhila Heya Pratyanika, he is opposed to everything which is defective, and Kalyanaika Tanaha, he is the abode of all auspicious qualities. So that is what is told. Nirdoshatva, Kalyana Gunakaratva is what is told here. In addition, Sakala Jagadeka Karanatva, he is the only sole creator of the whole universe. Whatever we see around is shown by the word Bhagavan. Now we look at the meanings of the word Bhagavan from Vishnu Purana. In Vishnu Purana also, Bhagavan Shabda, the Nirvachana is given. Nirvachana means the etymology, the derivation is given. So, Bha, Ga, Va. So, these three letters, Bha, Ga and Va, the meanings of these words are given in the Vishnu Purana. Sambharteti tatha bharta, Bhakaro arthadvayanvitaha, Neta gamaita srashta, Gakara artha tatha mune. So when Parasharar is telling Maitreya, he addresses the Bhagavan like Bha and Ga. Bha is, the Bhakara means nourisher, Sambharta. I have highlighted the word Bha here. That is the Bhakara, Poshaka. And eternal support, overlord. Bha, Bharta. BHA, 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 Sambharta, Bharta. So the Bhakara comes from there. Now the Gakara means Neta. Neta means Sangamahita or Gopta. Neta, the meaning of the word Neta is Neta Gamaita Srashta is given. Neta means Sangamaita or Gopta, one who gives the karma phala and who is the sustainer. Then Gamaita causes dissolution. 1 minute, somebody is at the door, I'll just come 1 minute. Gamaita means causes dissolution, and Srashta means Udgamaita means creates and also incarnates. So these are the meanings of the word of the Gakara. Next, Aishwaryasya Samagrasya Viryasya Yashasa Shriyaha Jnana Vairagyayoho Chaiva Shannam Bhaga Itirana. So the word Bhaga means all of these: Samagra Aishwarya, Virya, Yashas, Shri, Jnana, Vairagya. These six, Shannam, all these six are told by the word Bhaga. So we saw the meaning of the individual letters Bha, Ga, and also the word Bhaga itself. Now we look at the Vakara. Vasanti tatra bhutani, bhutatmani, akhilatmani, sacha bhuteshu ashesheshu, vakarartha tato anvayaha, avyayaha. Vasanti tatra bhutani bhutatmani akhilatmani sacha bhuteshu ashesheshu vakarartha tato avyayah. All the beings reside in him. Vasanti is vakara. The vak comes there. He has all the beings, has his sharira. He is the inner self of everything. He lives as the antaratman of everything, and he is avyaya. So the vakara comes in avyaya also. He is avyaya, immutable. So these are the meanings. Bhagava, Bhagavat Shabda, Bhagavan. These are the meanings which we can see. From the Vishnu Purana, sixth Amsha, the last Amsha of Vishnu Purana contains all these things. Next one, Evamesha Mahan Shabdo Maitreye Bhagavan iti Parabrahma Paramabrahma Bhutasya Vasudevasya na anyagaha. Therefore, O Maitreya, this wonderful word Bhagavan denotes none other than Parabrahman Vasudeva. It cannot denote anyone else. It denotes Parabrahman only, Vasudeva, in the primary sense. In the secondary sense, it can denote some other lesser being, but in the primary sense, it denotes Vasudeva only. Then the Shadgunya Paripurna, we say, the 6 gunas of Paramatman is Jnana, Bala, Aishwarya, Virya, Shakti, Tejas. Jnana is Yoveti Yugapat Sarvam Pratyakshena Sada Swataha. Yugapat, at the same time, simultaneously, Yoveti, he can perceive, he can see everything. Sarvam Pratyakshena, directly. Sada Swataha, by himself, he can see everything directly. That is Jnana. Bala is Shrama Prasanga Rahita Dharana Samarthyam. He can sustain the whole thing without any effort at all. Without effort, effortlessly, he can sustain the whole thing, whole universe. Aishwarya, Apratihata Satya Sankalpatva. He has which cannot be reduced. Satya Sankalpatva means whatever he wills will happen. That is Satya Sankalpa. Virya, Vikara Viraho, Viryam, which means absence of any kind of deformation. Like, for example, we have the Shadbhava Vikaras. Paramatman is beyond all of those things. Shakti, Jagat Prakriti Bhava, Yo Me Yahasa Sa Shakti Riti Itiryate. So the Shakti, the creative force, the Prakriti Shakti which is there, the Maya Shakti, is all subservient to Paramatman, is what is told here. Tejas, Sahakaryan Anapekshata Sarvakaliya Vidhau. He does not require anybody's help in accomplishing his activities. He can do everything himself. So this is what is meant by the words Jnana Bala Aishwarya Virya Shakti Tejas. We go further. Next, now we need to know, we saw the Bhagavat Shabda, now the Tattva Shabda. Tattvam means Bhagavaneva Tattvam, Bhagavat Tattvam. Tattvam iha Pramanikah Padarthaha. Tattva is the Swabhava, essential nature, that which is established to Pramana, the Vedas. So Bhagavaneva Tattvam. Oh, Bhagavan himself is the Tattva, whatever we have to achieve, we have to realize. Yathatmyam atra anavachedena pushkala manaropitam rupam. Anavachedena pushkala mana aropitam rupam. These are all from the Geetaartha Sangraha Raksha, these explanations. Yathatmya means continuous, uninterrupted, complete vision of the Lord in the mind. Mana aropitam rupam. Pushkala means uninterrupted, complete, means full, plentiful vision of the Lord. Avaptihi anavachinna ananda anubhutihi. Savai sa eva siddhi. Avapti means continuous, uninterrupted experience of ananda, bliss. Ananda anubhutihi. Sa eva siddhi. This itself is siddhi, attainment. So the words Bhagavat, Tattva, Yathatmya, Avapti, Siddhi, all these meanings are given as shown here. Next, in the Geetaartha Sangraha Raksha, Swami Vedanta Deshikar quotes from the Bhagavad Geeta Bhashya of Bhagavad Ramanuja at the 7th chapter, at the beginning of the 7th chapter. Sri Yamunacharya gives an avatarike, means a preamble to that chapter, where he gives two sentences which give the summary of the first hexad and the introduction to the second hexad. So these two statements are included by Swami Vedanta Deshikar in the Geetaartha Sangraha Raksha, which I will read out now. Tadanusarena, according to that, Saptama Arambhe, at the beginning of the 7th chapter, Bhashyam, the Bhashya comes like this. Prathamena Adhyaya Shatkena, by the first hexad, Parama Prapya Bhutasya Parasya Brahmanaha Niravadyasya Nikhila Jagadeka Karanasya Sarvajnasya Sarvabhutatma Bhutasya Satya Sankalpasya Mahavibhutehe Shriman Narayanasya Prapti Upaya Bhutam Tat Upasanam Vaktum. In order to tell about the Prapti, the attainment of the Sriman Narayana, and the Upasana, and the type of practice to be followed. Of which kind of Narayana? Paramaprapya Bhutasya, he is the only one to be attained. Parasya Brahmana, Parabrahma. Niravadyasya, he is unparalleled. Nikhila Jagadeka Karanasya, he is the cause of the entire universe. Sarvajnasya, he knows everything, both in the Trikala, all the three times, and also all the three worlds. Sarvabhutatma Bhutasya, he is the Antaratman of all the beings. Satya Sankalpasya, he is Satya Sankalpa. Mahavibhutehe, he has all the glories. Sriman Narayanasya, tad prapti upaya bhutam, tad upasanam vaktum. In order to tell about the upaya and the upasana, tad angabhutam atmajnana purvaka karmanusthana sadhyam. Praptuhu pratyagatmano yathatmya darshanam uktam. What was told is the karma yoga and the jnana yoga, the atma jnana, forgetting the atma jnana, the preamble for that is karma yoga, that was told. The anga bhutam, what is the angas, the accessories for that, karma yoga and jnana yoga, for attaining the Pratyagatma. So Jivatma Swarupa was told in the first hexad. This is a summary of the entire first hexad as told by Bhagavad Ramanuja. Now the introduction to second hexad. Idanim Madhyamena Shatkena. By the second hexad, Parabrahma Bhutam, Paramapurusha Swarupam, Tadupasanam cha Bhakti Shabda Vachyam Uchyate. Whatever is addressed by the word Bhakti is told here. Parabrahma Bhutam, Paramapurusha Swarupam. Paramapurusha Swarupa, the essential nature of the Paramapurusha, of the Parabrahma, Tadupasanam, and the sadhana and the means to attain him are told by the word called Bhakti. Tad Uttarotra. Now, Bhagavad Ramanuja gives a indicator to the 18th chapter, where the shlokas from 46 to 54 talk about Bhakti itself. Give a summary of Bhakti. Shlokas 1846 to 1854 give a summary of Bhakti itself. Yatah pravrittir bhutanam ityarabhya madbhaktin labhate paramiti sankshipya vakshyata iti. So these are told in concise manner. The entire essence of Bhakti is told in 18th chapter 46 to 54 is what Ramanujacharya tells at the preamble to chapter 7. So that is what has been told by Swami Vedanta Deshikar. Bhakti reva yogaha, bhakti yogaha. Bhakti itself is the yoga. Bhakti itself becomes the means for liberation, and that is bhakti yoga is what is told. Meaning of the word yoga. Now Swami Vedanta Deshikar gives a sutra here. Yoga sannaha no upaya dhyana sangati yuktishu, and he gives some quotation from some scripture, which I don't know what the scripture is. Iti pathat yoga shabdo atra upaya paraha. Yoga here means the means. Yoga is the means of attainment of the Paramatman is what is told here. So these are extracts from the Bhagavad Ramanuja Bhashya for chapter 7 of Bhagavad Gita. We go further. Now, Prakirtitaha, there's one word called Prakirtitaha which is mentioned. Prakirtitaha Swarupata iti kartavyata to vishayataha karyatascha Prakrishtaya Kirtitaha ityarthaha. Prakrishtaya Kirtitaha, it is proclaimed in a very strong manner. what is proclaimed in a strong manner is all the prescribed duties. Iti kartavyata. So duty, shasanat shastram visa means what is to be done, what is not to be done. That is told in the Shastra is what we saw in the previous session. So prescribed duties to be performed along with what is not to be performed are told in a clear and vivid manner. Prakrishtataya kirtitaha. It is told in a very clear and vivid manner. So this completes the meaning, explanation of the meaning of the third shloka of Geetaartha Sangraha, which we'll see one more time in a big form. Madhyame bhagavat tattva yathatmya vapti siddhaye jnana karmabhi nirvartyo bhakti yoga prakirtitaha. This is a summary of the second hexad, the Madhyama Shatka, the middle hexad of the Bhagavad Gita. Bhakti yoga prakirtitaha. Bhakti yoga is proclaimed, prakarshena kirtitaha, is eulogized in a very strong manner in the second hexad of the Bhagavad Gita, is what is told here. So we have come to the end of about 20 to 24 minutes. So we'll close now for this, so we can start the chanting after this. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Sarvam Shri Krishna Arpanamastu Lokas Samastas Sukhino Bhavantu Samasto Sanmangalani Bhavantu Srimate Ramanujaya Namaha. If there are any questions, then I can see whether I can address it or we can ask somebody else. Please, you can ask any questions if you have.
One quick question: the slides and the recordings are available to us for the lectures.
Recordings are uploaded on YouTube.
Okay.
Slides are still under preparation. Every class I prepare the slides for that particular class. But I have already got 178 slides here, which I had presented to somebody else about 2 years ago. So after finishing all the sessions, I can share all the slides with you.
Again, thank you.
Okay.
No problem. So YouTube links are in the Telegram. I don't use Telegram that much, so just checking.
They're all in Telegram. Every time I upload, I put it on Telegram so that the links are there on Telegram. Okay.
Again, your channel name is what? From YouTube, we can go directly in your channel name. For example,
I don't know. My channel name is some very cryptic characters. I don't know how to get that channel name. I'll send you the channel name. It is some big bunch of cryptic characters are there in channel name. So I'll send you the channel name. I'll send you.
So if you can directly press that bell icon, automatic notifications will be coming. That's what.
Oh, okay, yeah.